Welcome back to 8 Days of Prophecy. Yesterday in day 5, we saw how the cosmic signs, the sun turned dark, the moon turned to blood, and the stars shaken. It revealed that even the heavens are testifying. But what happens after the heavens are shaken? Traditionally, we've been told that the return of Christ is a physical movement when he descends through the clouds. But what if prophecy points us to something deeper? What if his return is not just an event out there, but awakening within us? Today, in day 6, we're talking about the return of Christ consciousness. If Jesus vanished from the tomb in light, his body transformed, fractaled into eternity like sugar grains dissolving in water, then doesn't it make sense that we'll see him again in the same way he's left? Not as a single figure to behold, but as a consciousness sprinkling across humanity, reawakening us one soul at a time. Scripture gave us imagery, but imagery is meant to be understood through spirit. Matthew 24:30 says, "Then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven." That doesn't just mean sky. It can also mean the higher realms of awareness where heaven touches the earth. Act 1:11 says, "This same Jesus will come back in the same way you saw him go. He left in light, his body no longer bound in physical form." John 14:20. Jesus told his disciples, "On that day you will realize that I am my Father and that you are in me and I am in you." That Christ consciousness, not separate from us, but alive within us. The return then isn't about waiting for one figure to step out of the clouds. It's about recognizing that when his light starts fractaling through humanity. Look at the world right now. People everywhere are waking up, seeking truth beyond religion, systems, or control. Spiritual awakening is rising. People are sensing energy, unity, and divine connection. Even outside of faith traditions, there's talk of a consciousness shift, a collective awakening. Could it be that this is the return, not a single event, but a wave of Christ consciousness sweeping the earth, restoring what was lost, reminding us of who we are in him? The return of Christ means the veil of separation lifting. His spirit fractaling across humanity like grains of sugar dissolving into the collective water of our souls. The remembrance that we are not broken, not abandoned, but already one with him. This is not about fear. It is about recognition. It is about Christ reappearing in the only way he ever truly could, within us. As Paul said in Colossians 1:27, "Christ in you, the hope of glory." That's the return. Not distant, but intimate. Not a date on a calendar, but a consciousness awakening inside humanity. So what does the return of Christ mean for us now? It means his presence is already here, fractaled across our earth in those who awaken. It means that every act of love, every moment of awareness, every surrender of spirit is a part of his return. It means that we're not waiting for the sky to be split. We're waiting for our hearts to open. And this is where the codex connects. Because the codex is not about awakening, but just it is about awakening the Christ code within us, not just awakening. It's about renewing and resetting and renewing and resetting and renewing again and again and releasing into the higher consciousness that Jesus carried and left for us to embody. So, if a return of Christ is the awakening of his consciousness in us, what happens next? Scripture says when he reigns, there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Not just a world reset, but a complete renewal of creation. Tomorrow in day 7, we'll step into that promise, the vision of a new heaven and a new earth. This is just day 6 of our 8-day journey through prophecy. And remember, on the 8th day, the complete revelation code course will be released. A full blueprint to not just understand prophecy, but to embody Christ consciousness now. Bible prophecy is unfolding before our eyes. Welcome to day 6, the return of Christ consciousness. Tomorrow, we step into day 7, the new heaven and the new earth. I'll see you then.